you so much for joining me today, Alicia Von Bokel, here with Merits. Today, I have a special guest with me, my friend and colleague, Travis, who is one of our marketing analysts. Travis, thanks so much for joining me.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Okay, so Travis, you largely work with dealers for years and years, it's been to optimize their websites, to get them the best SEO, to get them the best chance of getting eyeballs on their links and clicks and driving that organic traffic, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we've talked about SEO for years and years and years, like I said. Lately, we've been hearing a lot about AEO, right?
Yeah. Kind of where things are going, things are shifting right now. AEO stands for that answer engine optimization. And it's really kind of adjusting the way that dealers are kind of handling the content that they put on their site. So for many years, it used to be, ensuring that your meta titles, your meta descriptions kind of had the right amount of characters in them, making sure that content was accurately represented across your website, making sure that you were kind of hitting on those specific keywords. And now with AEO kind of changing, it kind of changes the way that the content needs to be represented on your website. And the main way that we've kind of been tackling that here at Merits has been through making sure to include FAQs on all of the pages where we can, and including not just any FAQs, but FAQs that active buyers are searching about that specific model or about the dealership itself, and making sure that we're going to be accurately kind of represented in the AI overview, which is kind of where that AEO would kind of surface.
Yeah, totally. And I'm sure that's getting a little tricky because you use it, I use it, most of all of us are using AI more and more in our daily to-dos. I'm not saying people aren't still going to Google and typing in those questions and whatnot, but a lot of us are going straight to the AI bot, right? And asking it. And when the AI gives us the answer back, that's where we stop, right? We're not browsing to click on those links. So it is a bit of a different strategy from how do I get listed to how do I get the AI to tell the end user, what I want them to hear, right? What I want them to know about our dealership. So I'm sure, we've seen a lot changes in the last 12 months to 6 months, and I'm sure that changes your strategy on how you work with dealers to get them effectively, in the eyes of their customer. What do you see? I mean, do you see a lot of changes? How rapidly do you see this changing in the next 6 to 12? And that might be a little tougher question to answer.
Yeah, it's going to be tough. You really never know where it's going to go. But I think one of the bigger things that dealers should probably focus on is just making sure that their websites are being able to be crawled by these AI search engines, the Geminis, the ChatGPTs, the Claudes, making sure that they can read their website. Sometimes it can be a little bit more difficult for them to do that, and especially their inventory, because like you said, they're going to those search engines and then asking specific questions. And a lot of times they'll be asking long tail questions like, which dealer near me has a 2024 F-150 under 45,000 with XYZ features. And if your website is not being able to be crawled, but a rival dealer is able to be crawled, it's not like you're not going to show up. It's just the AI agent isn't going to even know that your inventory is there. And a lot of times it is serving up inventory directly on those specific searches. And from those, there is a good chance that they could click on that link to go to your website or do further research on Google after they're done doing their research on those AI search agents. So it's, really important that dealers are going to be able to show up on those, and just making sure that they can crawl their site the way
Yeah.
that Google is able to crawl their site.
Yeah, and I'm sure, I wouldn't consider myself an expert in this space by any means, and I'm sure a lot of our dealers and folks that we work with feel that same way too. It's probably a little overwhelming, a lot of intimidating, and probably a lot of like, I'm just not sure where to start, right? I'm just not sure how to know if what I'm doing today is effectively working or not. But we can help with that, right?
Yeah, absolutely. If anyone had any questions about how they can improve their presence in AI search or the AI overviews, I'd be happy to talk to anyone. Just please reach out. And yeah, we'd be happy to talk.
Yeah, Yeah, so obviously you guys, it's going to get more and more complicated probably before it gets a little easier, safe to say. So know that if you have questions about SEO versus AEO and how to how to best make sure your site's optimized for both, reach out to us. You've got friends here at Maris. Travis is one of them, and we'd be happy to help. So Travis, thank you for joining me today. Guys, thanks so much for watching, and we'll all talk to you real soon.